Archaeologist Frank Gaudio has discovered a mysterious ancient temple lying underwater just off the coast of northern Egypt. He believes it may be the famous Temple of Heracles, part of the lost city of Heraklion. To be sure, he needs more evidence of when it is built and who it belongs to. Searching for clues, his team painstakingly siphons away hundreds of tons of sand from around the site, revealing parts of a huge statue.
At the very beginning, we could not understand exactly what it was because we saw something looking like a foot, but it was so big that I said, no, it must be something else. But suddenly we found the face.
Hewn from red granite, this jumble of giant limbs and faces clearly represents a number of human figures.
All I can say is, wow! That is the largest complex of monumental statues ever discovered in the Egyptian Delta. It's extraordinary and unparalleled.
Their location reveals they stood just outside the temple entrance. Discovering whom they portray could help reveal the temple's true name and purpose.
The $64,000 question is how to identify the individuals represented by the statues because they are not inscribed.
Using data from the dive, we can do something never possible before: digitally reconstruct these long-lost figures. As the pieces come together, 3 colossal statues take shape. Each stands over 16 feet high and weighs over 6 tons. Carved atop the heads of 2 of the statues, a man and a woman, are royal crowns. A pharaoh and his queen. The presence and sheer scale of the royal couple suggests this is a temple of major significance. Egyptologist and art historian Dr. Bob Bianchi studies the representation of pharaohs in ancient Egyptian art. He's come to the temple of Kom Ombo, near Aswan, where he believes images on the wall may shed light on the underwater statues in Abu Qir Bay and help reveal the temple's age.
So royal images in any given period of Egyptian history are characterized by what we call a period style.
Nowhere is this more obvious than in representations of the pharaohs.
So here we have an image of a pharaoh surrounded by deities. The first thing we notice is that the pharaoh's head is protected by a sacred cobra, the uraeus, and the tail of the cobra has a little bit of a loop that goes to our left-hand side. And then there's this curious feature of the depression of the navel that looks like a teardrop navel. All of these features, from the head into the torso, are exactly the same details that we found on the royal statue.
It's evidence that both carvings are from the same period.
This particular example is dated to the Ptolemaic period, 305 to 30 BC. So in my estimation, the statue found at the site is also to be dated to the Ptolemaic period.
The Ptolemies are the last pharaohs to rule ancient Egypt before it falls to Rome. And crucially, they rule at the same time that Heraklion itself is supposed to have existed. The date of the temple in Abu Qir Bay is a likely match for the lost city. The scale and location all suggest that the temple could have been the centerpiece of Heraklion. But until Frank discovers whom the temple was dedicated to, he can't know for sure. Ancient records state the temple in Heraklion was dedicated to the Greek god Heracles. By the time of the Ptolemies, strong trade links between Greece and Egypt mean their cultures are closely entwined. Greeks adopted Egyptian gods, and vice versa. If this is the temple in Heraklion, both Greeks and Egyptians would have worshipped its gods.
I thought let us go and do an excavation in the heart of the temple, where normally the shrine containing the main god of the temple should stand. And we started to uncover, little by little, a red granite pyramid.